Silly? I don't think so. It's the perfect time to be transformed. I'm Mike Morrison with 2 minutes of insight and inspiration. Welcome to 2 Minute Transformation. Dead, outdated, ancient absurdity, a misguided crutch. Those are just a few things I've heard people say about God, the church, the Bible, and our faith. Well, let me set the record straight. God is not dead. The church is not outdated. Some fellowships may be dysfunctional, but the church that Jesus founded, the church of our hearts, is definitely relevant and needed. The Bible, ancient that it is, but far from absurd. My faith a crutch, debatable. Misguided, not a chance. Calling him foolish, an atheist once asked Billy Graham, "What if I'm right and you're wrong?" To which Reverend Graham replied, "If you're right and I'm wrong, then by any reasonable standard I've lived an honorable life. However, if I'm right and you're wrong, you're in for serious trouble on the other side of your last breath." I've been called foolish to have surrendered myself to following God. I'll admit, it does seem foolish if you look at things through the filter of postmodern secular humanism. If you're listening to the talking heads of TV and the internet and believe that we're all gods and there's no heaven or hell, then all this will seem rather silly and antiquated. Paul conceded to the foolishness of the gospel and God's plan of salvation in 1 Corinthians 1:25. Paul writes, "But the foolishness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than men." It should occur to anyone who spent any amount of time, any amount of effort looking at everything around us from virtually any point of view that there is a God, and He is beyond anything we can possibly wrap our finite little minds around. It doesn't mean we shouldn't try to know Him. It only means that there is no limit to the depth of who He is. He is infinitely bigger, stronger, wiser, and more capable than we are. Of the few memories I have of my dad when I was a boy, I remember watching him shave once, thinking, how silly. Funny how my view of shaving's changed. So today, take a fresh look at the things of God and be transformed.